Hi, we're the Doom Buddies. My name's Erin.
And I'm Kate,
We're two spooky besties.
here to hype you up for the best event of the year,
Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah!
It's time.
It's finally time, and it's been a really good day. Let's just say that. We got the last few announcements, house announcements for HHN 2025. We also hit 3K on our Instagram. Woo! And when we were at GhouliCon, we won Best HHN Content Creators.
Look at that.
So, huge things, amazing things.
So many good things.
Who would have thought?
Look at us.
Look at us.
Here we are, 2 years in, right? 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years
into our journey doing this, and we've got all these really cool achievements. Go us.
Yay!
And go you for following us.
Thank you for being here with us. It has been such an amazing ride, and it's all because we are talking about what we love. And HHN is, might be numero uno on the list.
It really is.
You know, Disney, it edged out Disney completely, I think, now.
Oh, ouch, burn. Where's the lie, though?
You know?
There's no lie.
Yeah. So, in today's episode, we are going to talk about all of the house announcements, all of the Scare Zone announcements, the street performance, is it street performances?
Experiences, I think is what they're wording it as.
Okay, the street experiences and the shows.
Wow, that's a lot.
So, Universal is fully immersing us this year.
So we're going to take a brief look into what to expect from the event, a little breakdown of each of the houses and the experiences, the scare zones, all that good stuff, give our takes on it.
Yeah, and then we'll see how things change as we go to the event, like we usually do. So, first house that was announced was Fallout. The vaults can't save you now. Face your fears in post-apocalyptic LA. Escape from the vaults to the wasteland and confront the formidable bounty hunter, the Ghoul. There's no sheltering from this horror. See if you can survive the nuclear apocalypse as you're immersed in the hit show Fallout.
Wow.
So I'm actually pretty excited about this one. As I've said on our panel, and I think in one of our other videos or something, I have played this game, one of the games, and I have also seen the show, and I really thoroughly enjoyed the show. The game was a little tough for me personally, just because the ghouls, for one, were really scary, and couple other gamer things that I won't bore you guys with. But I think that overall it's going to be really fun. My fiance Ben knows a lot about the lore behind Fallout, so he was kind of educating me on that.
Yeah, and he was dropping some pictures in our group chat of some of these creatures that are going to be in this house.
Yeah.
Because I don't know anything about it at all.
It's going to be cool, though.
Wait, that's a thing, right? The thumbs up? That's a thing,
It
right?
is. Yeah, it is.
Look at me.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see, like, the little tidbits and details that they're going to have in this house. We did a whole video on it on our Instagram with the help of my fiance, of course. So I think it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be a vibe. I mean, they play a lot of, like, 50s music. You're kind of meant to feel like when you're in the vault that it feels like the 50s. So yeah, so that'll be cool. I'm interested to see how they do that.
Yeah, I mean, just because I don't know the source material and I'm not a gamer or anything like that, doesn't mean it can't be good. So I'm open to it being really cool.
Basically, if, radioactive bugs might scare you, this might be cool. Big, huge creatures that are mutated. I mean, I think it could be very scary.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll have some really cool, like, animatronics and props and set pieces, as everything does, but
yeah,
especially something of this, like, source material.
Yeah. And the show was really good. If you didn't see the show, it really was fantastic. Definitely worth binge watching. All right. So now, Jason Universe.
Oh my god.
Evil doesn't stay dead. The iconic horror villain Jason Voorhees is coming for you. Step into his terrifying world from his sinister shack in the woods to the summer camp where it all began. This house is from the team that created Insidious the Further.
Good to know.
Ooh, so
Good
this
to
might
know.
actually be really scary, but I love Jason, and I'll get into that later. But
Yeah.
boy, oh boy, am I
I mean,
excited!
what else is there to really say about this one? Like, this is cool. This is
Iconic.
awesome. Who doesn't want to see this? Who's not hyped for this?
I just want to be in Camp Crystal Lake seeing my boy slash.
I hope they have some
Hacking and
big
slashing.
old scare actors.
They will. They
I
got.
hope they got some big, tall.
dudes.
Yeah.
Please. Oh my God. Yes.
Because he's got that intimidation factor about him.
He does.
Like a lot of,
He's
well, not all of
menacing.
the slashers are like that, but like him, Michael Myers, Leatherface, they're intimidating physically. So
Yep.
that'll get me. Like anytime there's somebody up on stilts or like taller than you, like
It's definitely
that's
scary.
good. It's a good scare factor.
Yeah. And, if we're able to see his iconic kills, his looks, yeah. I will comment more about this
Yes,
later.
we'll get
Because
there.
I can say a lot.
We'll get there.
All right.
Next house on the list is El Artista, a Spanish haunting. And now you'll have to excuse me because I took French in high school, so I'm gonna probably butcher this.
I could do
But
this. I could do this part.
Maestros del Arte y del Terror.
Del Arte
That was French.
y del Terror.
There you go.
Yeah.
In 19th century Spain, a tortured artist moves to an isolated country manor to seek inspiration. Instead, the art comes alive and possesses him. You're about to be part of the permanent exhibition. Love,
Cool.
love. So this house was designed by Dylan Colleth, who designed a lot of really awesome houses from the past, including one of my favorites of all time, Graveyard Games. Another favorite, Blood Moon, Dark Offerings. Another favorite, Dead Man's Pier, Winter's Wake. Another favorite, Goblin's Feast.
That's a lineup.
What a killer lineup.
Dang. Wow.
We've got an original character for this house. His name is Sergio Navarro.
Okay.
He is the artist that they alluded to in the description. And according to the creative team, the house is described as a beautiful house with not one, not two, but 3 facades.
Wow.
Incredible. And it features all the tricks of haunted houses that they've done over 34 years in one house.
Wow. Yeah. That's amazing. Honestly, I don't think
Art.
when I originally thought of this house, I don't think I gave it as much credit as it's probably due. So I'm very excited to see how this one goes.
It's literally going to be a work of art, like how perfectly named. I saw something about them doing some sort of effect that it's going to look like ghosts are walking through the walls.
Wow. That's cool. They're definitely going to do
That's
the thing
sweet.
where like the faces come out of the paintings. Like, how it's like
Oh,
where
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
stretches? They're in like a stretchy area
Yes.
and they're like they stick their faces. Like that's always a good scare for people.
We really liked the Deadly Exhibit.
Yeah, where the masks
So I wonder if maybe it'll,
be kind of similar in
because
scares.
we only, we talk about this. We only got to go through that house like one time, and we really liked it, and we wanted to do it again. It just wasn't in the cards for us. So I'm hoping this can kind of scratch that itch, if not be like, even better.
Yeah.
Because it has that same sort of feel again of like the art museum.
Yeah.
More or less.
And I remember that one where they had like the masks on the wall in
Yeah.
the Deadly Exhibits and like they moved and like you didn't know which was a person and
Yeah.
that was
And
that
like
got me.
statues and things coming to life.
Yeah.
And I'm
I'm
hyped.
excited. Yeah, that
Hyped.
sounds cool. That sounds really cool.
Alrighty, next house is, our friends, Hatchet and Chains, Demon Bounty Hunters.
Yeah.
They're the outlaws from hell. In this old west town, all hell is breaking loose. Red-hot lava demons are trying to possess everyone, melting everything in their path. Your only hope, Hatchet and Chains with their mystical weapons.
Wow. So Hatchet and Chains are good?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I was wondering, though. That's a good point to bring up, is they are demon bounty hunters, right? So they're hunting demons. But are they also hunting you?
Well, right, because...
Or are they with you, trying to protect you?
It says they're your only
Are
hope.
they demons themselves hunting other demons?
That's what I think it is. Because I feel like the artwork for them
They
was
look
scary.
spooky,
Yeah.
right?
So they're probably demons hunting other demons.
Okay. That's where my head was at on that.
Yeah.
I liked that part of Slaughter Cinema too. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
So it looks great.
Yeah. All right, so the next one is Dolls Let's Play Dead. Welcome to her toy box of terror. You are about to become doll-sized and witness the unnatural creations of a twisted little girl. You'll be hunted by burnt fashion dolls, toys she melded together, and undead horrors in her dollhouse. The facade is a fashion dollhouse that Lila has defaced. Every attention to detail was made so that you constantly feel small. There's a giant electrical plug on the wall, and everything here is oversized. You'll see Lila peer through the windows of her dollhouse. Ooh. Aside from the haunted house, you're going to be able to meet Lila, the main character of Dolls Let's Play Dead, in another place in the park as well.
What does that mean?
I think that she's going to be wandering the streets where the crooked cat lady area is.
That would make sense.
Because she's probably,
It's all connected. We already know that,
it seems
right?
like, we'll talk more about that scare zone, but from the pictures that I have seen already, it looks like, old school trick-or-treating down a lane, and maybe she wants to be friends with this crooked cat lady.
Yeah.
Maybe she likes the kitties.
It's giving Sid from Toy Story.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And that's what I hope to see. I hope to see really weird mix match toys, like really creepily stuck together.
Yeah. Dolls are not my favorite. They scare me.
But they did also say that this is like the comedy house of the year. Or so they say.
They say.
Don't maybe quote me on that, but so it could maybe, I don't know, it could be weirdly funny in a way.
Maybe for some people. Maybe for people like me, it's going to be bad.
That's true.
But at the same time, people think Chucky's funny, and
he really is.
We were scared of him.
That's true. He's funny as hell, though.
He is, though. Yeah, we've grown to love Chucky. Okay. Grave of Flesh. Welcome to your funeral.
Thank God.
Where things are about to go from bad to worse. Oh
no!
Boy.
How much worse can we take?
Oh. You'll enter your grave and then pass through the gates of the underworld, where flesh eaters who feed on the dead will be waiting for you.
Well, it makes sense that I'm going to hell.
See you there. Get lost in their cavernous underground world, where an endless gauntlet of flesh-eating creatures will hunt you mercilessly for all eternity.
Wait, do you know what just popped in my head that this reminded me of?
What?
The Gate.
Oh my God, yeah.
The Gate.
But you know what it reminds me of? The Descent.
Oh.
Flesh eater, underground, cavernous world.
Yes.
Which is something I've been wanting. So this might be really cool.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm thinking
and they're like
about
lumpy, like they're like gross, like they haven't seen the light of day, like creatures.
Ooh. They're kind of bat-like.
Kind of, but they crawl. They like crawl.
Yeah. Ooh, I hate that. Actually, I hate that.
That'll be good.
I'm really excited for that one. I just like the name of it too. It's very metal.
It's metal. Play some metal music before we go in there, man. Let's go.
That's really cool. Next house. All right. I'm going to pronounce it as Gulkin. Monsters of the North. Call forth a legion of terrors. In a remote northern village, a wicked being rises from the dead, bringing a horde of monsters and demons from the fjords to wreak havoc on the townspeople.
Ooh.
You'll face icy, horned, winged, and wolfish fiends that gradually merge into one giant horror.
Wow.
Then you'll try to escape the belly of the beast.
Damn.
Galkin is an Old Norse word that means monster or beast of shield and armor. Okay, now rereading this, I missed this detail originally, but it says you'll try to escape the belly of the beast. So you're getting eaten.
We're getting eaten.
We're getting eaten.
Definitely. Wow. Because, like, you know, at the end of Blood Moon, you see that, like, big conglomeration of,
Flesh
like,
monster.
people tree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking that would be, like, the end, but it sounds like we are getting eaten
That's
by
it.
that
You're
thing.
getting eaten. You're not making it out. Or maybe you will make it out somehow, but we're getting eaten.
Yeah. Ooh, that's crazy.
I'm so excited.
And the belly of the beast, I mean, they're merged, so cool. That's cool.
Missed that detail originally.
That's really neat. And a cold house. Everybody likes a cold house.
You do, especially when it's 1,000,000 degrees.
Yeah. It's always, like, refreshing.
It is.
You know? Like, the Yeti Campground Kills, you just walk in there, you're like, ooh, this is nice.
Or the original Yeti, the Terror of the Yukon. That one
Yeah.
was cold.
Ooh.
It was really cold. They're like Dead Man's
Dead
Pier.
Man's Pier. We like that. We like that. Cold houses are fun.
They are.
All right, next up.
Oh, God. This is the one, everyone. Terrifier.
Ooh.
The Terrifier isn't clowning around.
Or is he? I mean,
He sure is.
he sure is.
Nothing can prepare you for this grisly haunted house based on all 3 of Damien Leone's Terrifier films. Try your luck against the sadistic Art the Clown in his Twisted Funhouse. Witness Art's gleefully grotesque handiwork of torture. You'll be left literally dripping with terror and drenched with fear. It is a whole new level of gore.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Take me down the wet side.
Yep. So this is the bloodiest and goriest house that HHN has ever done, and I know they sometimes say that about anything. I think they said that about Texas Chainsaw. Like,
Yeah.
they throw that out there. They said it like Exorcist was gross or whatever too.
Right.
And they did have gross elements, but this really, they got me thinking it's really gonna be intense. And if you've seen the movies, which you sure have, or you've at least heard of them, you know that it's intense.
You gotta wonder too, like, we think about blood and stuff, right? Like, clearly there's gonna be blood shooting at us. But, like, there's the scene with the Terrifier girl who's shitting on the floor. There's the toilet.
That's gonna be happening. I'm telling
Yeah,
you
like,
right now.
we're gonna get shit on.
100%. 100%. I bet.
Ew.
Yeah. You can choose a dry or wet path when you are exiting. So that's always fun. We love a choose your own adventure. We are clearly going the wet route.
Yep.
And the Terrifier house is going to feature every single iconic kill that Art has created, with tons of blood being dumped on the guests. Wow.
I'm ready for it.
I mean, I gotta be honest though, they better deliver on this.
Yeah.
I could see things happening in the first few previews or something, and they gotta change it. And I hope it doesn't happen.
I hope it doesn't happen.
But you know what I mean? You know
Well,
how
like, you think,
how
like,
it,
people will complain?
Yeah. But I think that's also the safety in having the wet and the dry path.
Yeah.
At least you're giving people the choice. Like, you do know that you are going to get soaked if you go this way. So don't complain about it.
I mean, if you don't know Terrifier,
You,
okay.
I think everyone walking in those gates, 95% of the people
Have seen it.
know what it is. Or at least know what it is.
Yeah. If you haven't, we just watched the kill count from
watch Dead Meat.
Dead Meat.
We love James and Chelsea.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was
we
amazing.
just watched the kill counts to kind of, show somebody who doesn't like that much gore, an abridged version, a more censored version. But you can watch those and you'll get a very good feel for what it will be like.
Right. And you wonder, because there are a lot of kills, what ones are going to be featured. Obviously, I think the main one from number 1. There's a couple from number 2 that's pretty bad. And then obviously they're going to do a whole Santa scene because it's Christmas.
I feel like they're going to have all of them.
If they do, holy shit.
I could see them having all of them in there because they're literally all iconic. I mean, I know in the kill count videos, they always give out dull machetes for lame kills, which are things that are like off screen or whatever. So then they won't have stuff like that. But most of those kills are iconic.
Yep. They are.
So they're going to be in there.
Ooh. Which one are you not looking forward to seeing?
I don't want to see... I don't like the rat tube thing. I don't like that.
It's gross.
I don't like that.
That's gross. Yeah. That's bad.
The poor little baby rats. I know it's not real, but I just couldn't help but think of...
how bad that would be.
Oh my god.
I want to see them all.
I know that they're going to recreate it because it's really cool to recreate it.
Yeah.
It'll be awesome, but... it just gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah. They'll have a lady, like a dummy lady with a tube in her mouth and...
easy.
Yeah. They'll have somebody with a little rat.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, no more spoilers. I'm sorry. All right, what's the next ones? WWE presents The Horrors of Wyatt 6. Wrestle your fears. You're about to go head-to-head with the fiendish Wyatt 6 at Halloween Horror Nights. Enter an eerie arena where you'll go through an ominous lantern-lit doorway into the maniacal minds of Uncle Howdy, Rambling Rabbit, Mercy the Buzzard,
Keep going.
Abby the Witch, and Huskus the Pig. Beware, you're about to meet your match. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I don't know anything about
what the
this.
helly? What was that? What language were you just reading?
I don't know. Y'all.
Huskus the pig! See, wait!
Okay, so clearly we're not we're old, so we liked WWF.
Old school wrestling.
We
fans.
we don't know anything that's happening nowadays.
I stopped watching wrestling in early high school. I'll say early high school. So early, mid 2000s.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's kind of about when I stopped, maybe a little sooner than that.
So I don't know anything. All I know is Rhea Ripley.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And who doesn't?
Who doesn't? Why isn't she in this house? Jeez. Give us something else. Okay, no, we're not going to shit on it because clearly we don't know.
But I just don't know. I wish I could give you anything that I could expect to see from it, but I have nothing.
Yeah.
I have nothing.
All I know is that this was done as a tribute to the one guy's brother who died. And so it's like a weird paranormal group that kind of identifies as the struggles of this past wrestler.
So it's kind of artistic.
It's kind of.
It's
in
a lot of
sense.
symbolism.
Yeah, I was reading about it because I was curious. But it still doesn't really give me much about what's going to happen in the house itself.
Are these characters good characters? Are they bad? Because typically when you're going through a house, it's like things are coming to get you, right? Sometimes there are the fake out scares where it's like a good character popping out and they're being attacked or whatever. But are these characters all villains?
What I hear, they're chaotic. They're all very chaotic.
So they could do anything.
Right. So it's hard to say if they're for good or for bad, or it's a mix of both. So, yeah, I don't know. I'd love to say that this is going to be great, but I have no idea what's going on. So,
nothing, guys. I'm so
you know,
sorry.
wrestler fans, WWE fans, I hope this is really something cool for you guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause
just because it's not for me or us,
yeah, it
doesn't
doesn't mean it's
mean
not for y'all. And if this is something y'all want to see, and you're looking
it
forward
must
to
be
it,
something big enough to be represented at Halloween Horror Nights. It must be something that is big, and
yeah,
it's just not in our
on our radar.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
You know,
But we will go in it for sure
Yeah.
and see what it's all about.
gotta try it at
Gotta
least
try
once.
it out. Yeah. All right, and then last
Oh
is
my God.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Can you survive 5 nights at Freddy's? You wouldn't last one night at Freddy's, let alone 5. You're about to start the night watch at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, where nothing is what it seems. You'll be hunted by the deadly animatronics, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, as you flee through creepy abandoned hallways. You'll even encounter the ghosts in the machines. Get ready for the night watch at a creepy abandoned pizzeria, where nothing is what it seems and possessed animatronics are lurking.
Yes.
Yeah, this is really what everyone was waiting for. We were, you know, they gave an announcement in the beginning of the season.
It was technically the first announcement.
It was. But there were absolutely no details, and we had no idea if it was going to be a house, or we still think that there's going to be some sort of dining thing with this.
Yes, I will die on that hill that there will be extra. It's not, because then they would have just announced. I mean, I don't know. I guess there could have been issues or whatever. But
Right.
if it was just going to be a house, they would have just said it was a house
Right.
in my head. So that's why I'm thinking there's more.
Yeah, I definitely think there's more. But, yeah, everyone is hype about this. It's going to be insane. As park goers move through the center's corridors, including the security room and showroom, they will encounter full-scale replicas of Freddy Fazbear, Chica, Bonnie, Foxy, and Mr. Cupcake, created in collaboration
Shout it out.
with Jim Henson's Creature Shop, who was behind the film's animatronics and costumes.
Say less.
Bam! Okay?
You know we had to put that in there.
We
If
had
If you
to.
don't know us by now, we're Muppet freaks.
We're Muppet freaks. I still, part of me, like, wants it to be in that arcade area that that have closed off. But maybe...
I hear that not to get too off track here, but I hear that that's the new tribute store.
Oh.
Because they're doing construction on Rip Ride Rocket, and they're going to be taking that down very soon, or like it's getting closed, and they're already doing a lot of demo work in the area. They have that section, you know, where the two houses usually are,
Yep.
by next to the tribute
And you have
store.
to go underneath.
Yes, I think that's not happening
So they're putting it
this
somewhere.
year, and I don't think the tribute store is going in there because of the construction. So I hear, or I, you know, that's where the tribute store will be this year.
So then maybe the tribute store is going to be Five Nights at Freddy theme.
That's a good
Because
point.
if it's in the arcade,
That's
like,
a good
duh,
point.
right?
That's a good point. Because the tribute store, we all know, always has a theme.
Did we crack
Did
the
we just
code?
crack the code today on July 29th at 8:30?
We'll find out. We'll find out. Damn. Okay. So there we go. All right. You want to start with the scare zones?
Scare zones. We love a good scare zone.
We just want to preface, before we say anything about the scare zones, what we think about the scare zones this year. About the overall,
Yes.
the overarching theme of the
Okay.
scare zones.
All right. So
We would think this.
the scare zones, without saying the names of all of them, the themes. One of them is the theme of a masquerade. One of them is a cat theme. One of them is a 20s flapper era theme. And one of them is a greaser 50s style theme. Now, what is that? What is that ringing bells to you people? What do you...
Come on, theater kids.
Any theater kids out there?
It's Broadway themed.
It's Broadway themed.
It's Broadway themed, y'all. They sat down, they said, let's...
How they do code names for the houses, right?
Right.
This year was flowers, right? This year they were like, we're going to make all of the Scare Zone's Broadway shows. We got Phantom of the Opera. We got Cats. We got
But make it spooky.
Chicago. We got Grease.
But make it spooky.
Come on.
I'll
die on
I
that
applaud
hill.
them. I applaud them for that.
I don't
That
even-
is actually what they
Right.
did.
I don't think... Maybe it was intentional, because I think everything they do has
Is intentional.
intention. But that's what a lovely coincidence.
I know. Isn't that great? You know, we got the year where we got the Ren Fair, and now we got the musicals. I mean, maybe Universal is really listening.
They
to
are.
us.
I think they are. They know what we want.
Okay, so go ahead.
Our first scare zone is titled The Origins of Horror. Now, this will be at the entrance when we go under the Horror Nights neon sign.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which
this
is gonna be blue
is-
this year,
yeah.
y'all.
What do we think? I'm for it.
I'm for it too.
It matches the theme
I like it.
or the vibe.
Yeah.
Both. So you enter a decaying conservatory of twisted vines where artists carve tributes to Halloween Horror Nights 34. You'll encounter monstrous crows, gargoyles, and more.
I love that. I love that vibe. And I hope, do we know if the artiste is going to be
That's what I'm wondering.
first house? Because that would make perfect sense.
Or you mean in the scare zone?
Like, is the artiste...
Oh, the transitions right into
the
that.
first house there.
I don't know where all the houses are going right now.
Yeah. But
But
that
that-
would make sense,
That would
right?
make sense.
And that seems...
Do we think... So they've talked a lot about expanding the event, making the scare zones bigger. And that's been our gripe with the scare zone at the entrance of the park the past few years, because it's been tiny. It hasn't, to me, I wouldn't even call it a scare zone.
Yep.
With what they've been doing. So are they going to make it bigger?
Hashtag put a tarp on it.
Hashtag
Which is what we say about the Minions.
cover the minions.
Cover up, put a tarp on it.
Hashtag erase the minions.
Because, you know,
That's
in
what it
years
is.
past, that when that wasn't there, that set the stage.
It
you
did.
go under those arches, you go under they have actors coming right at you. Like, they open the gates. Like, come on. Like, it should be a longer span. So,
I agree.
hashtag let's start it. Start a movement. Hashtag put a tarp on it.
Put a tarp on it. It would be so easy.
Yeah, like, who cares? Let's make it a bigger, better scare zone. So,
Come
fingers
on.
crossed on that.
I don't know about
Because
that,
that
y'all.
sounds really cool.
But I'm so excited for those crows. We saw them at Hollywood, not physically, but
In
we've seen
pictures.
videos, and they're crow guys walking around on stilts. They look like big old Skeksis. I'm all for it. They're so cute.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. And whatever they're having with these gargoyles, I
And
don't
the
know.
art, too, I'm interested to see.
That's cool. It's going to be really cool for photos.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely setting the stage.
Yeah. All right, and the next one is Masquerade Dance with Death. Oh, yep, see? We got
we
our...
are gesturing. You can't, if you're listening and not watching, I'm gesturing to our props we have on our table. A lot of them are little nods to the scare zones this year, but we've got a nice masquerade mask with a
With a
rose.
rose.
Very Phantom of the Opera.
Yes. You're invited to a masquerade ball where bloodthirsty vampires lurk behind ornate disguises. Whew. When their masks fall, you'll become their prey.
Just leave the mask
Excuse
on.
me,
Just leave the mask on. First of
What?
all.
What?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? Oh, is my neck?
Oh, I have
is
a
my neck
plunging
bare?
neckline. Look at my collarbone. It's just exposed.
Okay,
the
I have to
elements.
admit, like, you know, Vamp was, you know, that was good. But this is gonna be,
Wow.
Ooh.
I'm thinking of the costumes.
catch me at the masquerade ball for the Vamps, y'all. Where's Erin? Where'd Erin go? Oh, she's just at the masquerade ball with the vampires. Like, what? And then you know what I think of? You know what I think of? Van Helsing.
That's exactly what I think of.
Dude, I'm sorry. That's going to be... Oh, excuse me? Oh, my God.
And you've seen, we've already seen some of the, like, props that they've been putting in this scare zone, which is going to be in, like, the Hollywood section of the park, where they're, like, basically stages.
Yeah.
So you know they're going to be doing little vignettes on them like they do. And
Yeah.
there's got to be probably, like, some live kills and stuff.
Can
like,
someone please bring me up on the stage?
Yeah, like, why can't I volunteer?
I volunteer as tribute.
Like, I don't even care.
Oh, okay.
Let me go up there.
Bruh. I mean, I know that HHN has done a bunch of different, like, vampires
I don't
through
care.
the ages, but who cares? I mean, seriously.
More vampires.
Please.
The
Please.
better. Give me all the vampires.
All right, now let's go to you, cat lady.
Yeah! The cat lady of Crooked Lane. Travel down a spooky winding path to a mysterious home where trick-or-treaters are transformed into feral felines.
Oh.
Be careful or you'll be next. Cringe. So this is a fun fact for everyone. I didn't know this, but apparently this was referenced in Slaughter Cinema 2. This was one of the movie posters in that house.
Cool. I didn't even see that.
So it's another reference to Slaughter Cinema. Obviously, HHN Chains is one. Now this would be a second one. And I love that. I love that they just keep expanding on the story. Like, Slaughter Cinema led to Slaughter Cinema 2. There's characters from the different B movies that were in those that are getting their own houses.
Yeah.
And getting their own scare zones. Like, that's
so we're going to have
what
to
I
pay
love.
attention in Hatchet and Chains because there's probably going to be Easter eggs too next year.
That's true.
Yeah, we've already seen pictures of this one, and it is...
Quote me right now. This is it, guys. You're hearing it here. There's going to be cat puppets.
It needs to be. It needs
Have you
to
seen
be.
the boo holes?
Yeah, the boo
The
holes
little wooden shack boo holes. They're gonna be cats
with
in
the
them.
stained glass that look like cats.
I'm telling you right now. Or wait, so it's right by Animal Actors. Real cats.
Wouldn't that be great?
Mic drop. Real cats.
Do you think so?
I don't genuinely
Okay,
think so.
but that would be cool.
But how cute would that be?
It would be.
Little kitties.
Yeah. Or if
you
like
don't
the lady
know,
had a cat.
I have cats of my own, and I love them to death, and I'm a crazy cat person. So this, I'll cry. Turn me into a cat. Who doesn't want to be a cat? What a great life to live.
And then
As a lazy old house. Well, I guess these are feral felines, but I had feral cats in my neighborhood, and they had a pretty good life.
My neighbor across the street is basically...
She is!
She is. She has like 50 cats probably.
And they're living their best life.
And she helps the ones off the street.
That's so sweet.
But then going back to what we were saying about the dollhouse, this says where trick-or-treaters are transformed into feral felines.
Lila is one of the trick-or-treaters.
I think she's a trick-or-treater. I definitely do.
That's really cool, and I like that idea.
I like that too. It's kind of like when they had Cindy Kane, like she was like a part of Albert Kane's story, but she was roaming around the parks and in scare zones. So
and I love that
cool.
too, because if you don't know, like us crazy people who dive so deep into the lore, if you're just a casual HHN goer or tourist, you have no idea. You're just like, oh, that's just some random girl, and the rest of us are going to be looking at, oh my god, that's Lila. This is from the dollhouse. This is from the dollhouse.
Yep. Love it. That's the shit we like. All right. Mutations, toxic 20s. See? In the 1920s neighborhood, a BuzzCon truck. What's that from? What's that from?
Well, I got a whole little thing here for you, a whole bit about it.
A BuzzCon truck with radioactive cargo crashes into a mobster getaway car.
I'm in a getaway car.
Sending the city into toxic pandemonium. As this is a prequel, this one of 4 appearances BuzzCon would be responsible for, as they would be later involved in incidents at their BuzzCon pavilion in the 1950s that would mutate and grow many of their bug insects that they were trying to exterminate with their new Exterminator product, only for it to be faulty and reverse its use on the insects and also infesting, and killing their staff and visiting tourists. If you guys remember the bug house,
Bugs eaten alive.
this is the backstory
the same
of it.
stuff. It's the same stuff. The same company.
Yep. They would be featured in future incidental events, as they were responsible for the incidents taking place in the fictional B-movies Blood and Chum, as the toxic waste grow the shark as it made its way to nearby camp, and Night of the Undead Clowns, where the toxic clowns would wake many of the undead clowns buried underground. BuzzCon's products still selling, as they could be found in various houses in previous events.
BuzzCon is everywhere.
So, all that wordiness to say, BuzzCon is responsible for a lot of these crazy events that have taken place in the houses and now scare zones.
That's so cool.
It's really cool. We love that.
Added to the list of
Lore.
reasons why we love the event.
Yeah.
They tie everything together. These Blood and Chum and Night of the Undead Clowns, these are movies from Slaughter Cinema. Again, we're throwing it back to that and
Right.
how it's all tied together.
And the bug house was so good.
Oh my god.
That was so good.
It was gross.
It was gross. It was scary. It, like, the fact that it had that tryptophobia or whatever.
Oh, yep.
With the holes, and then
Yes.
you're walking through and it feels like you're walking through
Spider webs.
Ugh.
It was
Ugh.
good. It really was good. It was probably
It was good.
I feel like I don't talk about it enough, but it was probably one of the scariest just personally because it did creep. Like,
It was, yeah.
I don't like bugs are cool to look at. I had a pet tarantula. Like, I'm not scared of
I am.
spiders.
I am.
And I like some bugs, but like just to think, no one wants bugs crawling all over them. No
No.
one wants an infestation. No one wants a bug in places it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
So, like, it was so good at effectively creeping you out.
Yeah, it really was. That was a good house. It wasn't like shock factor scary. It was like get under your skin type of scary.
The sounds, like the buzzing, like
Oh.
that. Literally, if you can't see me right now, I'm itching already just thinking about it.
If I see a bug, even at work or something, I think it's crawling on me like all day.
I get like weird
Even if I kill
skin
it, like
reactions to it.
yeah. Ooh.
Thanks, BuzzCon.
Thanks, BuzzCon. Okay, that sounds amazing. So now something new
Yeah.
HHN has introduced: street experiences.
We don't have any information on these two things, so we can speculate as best as we can. But we've got the first one being Mel's Die-In. We all know the iconic Mel's. They're going to have zombies.
I love it. I love that. They should be roller skating.
I think they will be, as they did put out a casting call for roller skating actors back a few months ago.
That's cool.
So picturing car hop
Yeah.
zombies, which
I love
love that. So like in a lot of haunts around the country, you'll see the scare actors with the knee pads
Yeah.
and the like guards,
Yep.
the ones that can slide at
Sliding.
you. So just picture that, but with them on roller skates, where they're gonna be flying at you.
I love it.
And
I
then
love
stop on a dime, like.
I need to see like a hat, like one of those like server hats from the diners with like their brains out. Like it's just on their brain.
Like it's on their brain.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Right?
Or they gotta have like trays that they're carrying around stuff, and it'll be like
Maggots and
people's intestines or
Yeah.
something.
yeah.
Or like a burger, but with brains on
Yeah.
it.
I'm about
Or
it.
like instead of French fries, like fingers.
I love that. Put us in. We need to be involved.
Come on. It's probably gonna be like that. You
It
know?
probably is.
They
It probably
thought of
is.
it. They did.
They did.
And if not,
Listen to us. Okay, so what about this Club Horror? We don't know anything about this.
This is gonna be over where they did the Blumhouse Scare Zone, the Crypt TV Scare Zone, the Rob Zombie Scare Zone. So it's in that, what is it called? The Bay,
Yeah.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
Bay area. So it's a smaller area, but again, they said they're making things bigger.
So maybe it'll be like vibey.
They've already put up, I watched a Tim Tracker video the other day, and he was showing some of the stuff they've put up, and it's a lot of lighting in that area. They've got a lot of big truss work with lighting rigs for a very, like,
So it's
club,
definitely going to be vibey.
literally what it says is
Club.
club atmosphere. Now, what does that mean, though? Are there people dancing? Are there characters roaming around? Are there characters roaming around and they're up on stage? Are they?
I think it's both. It's probably going to be both.
Are they original characters? Are they characters from the houses that are being? You know how like they did last year with they had them up on the pedestals for like selfies and stuff. They had the punk guy and they had the goblin lady and
Which
they
was
had whatever.
fun.
So you could interact with them and take pictures with them, but they kind of did their own thing. But maybe they'll be out and about with you.
But I could also see it being like 30 Years, 30 Fears with those ladies dancing on top.
I sure hope so.
I sure hope so too.
Or the Rob Zombie
Yeah.
Scare Zone where they just had creepy,
Like,
sexy ladies dancing.
I'm here for it.
Here we are.
Sign me up. Let me do it.
We don't know much about it.
Yeah.
That's all we can kind of gather, I guess.
But what I will say is this hypes me up so much because, you know, you'd walk over to Mel's and it's kind of a dead space, so to speak, you know, and it just seems like this year they really want to cover every inch of the park in immersing you in the event.
Right.
And that's what we want. I will gobble that shit up.
I think the only thing that they're missing, though, is they got rid of the chainsaw horde that they used to have in the Simpsons area.
Oh.
Because that's still a dead area.
It is a dead area.
Because you technically still have the Minions area, which is dead.
Right. And then that
as far
is
as we
dead.
know, then you got the Simpsons area that's kind of dead, and then the outside of Harry Potter is
Also
quiet too. I know they're having the Death Eaters in there again.
Yeah.
But you know, whatever. So there are still some, like I'm always sitting here like we need more.
Yeah. But it is definitely more.
It is more technically.
So I'm excited
by definition.
to see. I think it's hard to put something in the Simpsons area.
It's the same thing as Minions.
Yeah.
Where it's like, but they used to have clowns, and it made sense because it's like Krusty the Clown.
Right.
And they had clowns
and
walking
Jack
around. One
is a
of the
clown.
best interactions, and I know that if you're an HHN fan, you've probably experienced the chainsaw clowns. There was one character that would walk around with his chainsaw, and he would go to rev it, but instead of doing it, he would go, chainsaw noise.
Oh my
God. And he would just say it, and it would get you. Because you were waiting for him to be like, like...
Yeah, that's
And
good.
it was so funny. Like, he did it, like, to somebody, I think, in front of us at one point, and I lost my shit. I thought that was the funniest
That's
thing
good.
ever. I was like, get this man an Oscar. What a comedian. Like, that was
That's awesome.
perfect. I missed that.
But you know what else they got? Ba-ba-da-ba. Shows.
Shows.
And they're bringing back a show in the lagoon. So that is also kind of a way to clear up some of the dead space. They're going to play Hontophonic. I think of Hooked on Phonics. I don't know why I see that.
That's what it is.
Hontophonic, a ghoulish journey, a ghost story is rising from its watery grave to haunt the Universal Studios lagoon, featuring towering water scenes and eerie music. So that's cool.
Yeah, that is. But that makes me wonder, is it its own original concept story? Is it like how Disney likes to do their own, like, you know how Mickey's Not So Scary, they have Mickey and the gang go on like a trick-or-treat adventure. It's like their own story that they wrote for the specific event.
It honestly seems like it is.
Like, is it, or is it like how Universal usually does a lagoon show where they just do movie clip
Slashers
montage, like...
But I think it would
stuff.
say that, like, see your favorite slashers.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it's got to be
Something.
original.
Yeah, I think.
I hope so.
I hope so too. So
I mean,
that's cool.
we like to see our favorite horror franchises up on the screen and everything, but
Yeah.
like this is more creative, so
Yeah.
I can appreciate that.
I'm interested to see. And then last but not least,
Oh my gosh, you already know.
Nightmare
Nightmare Fuel. Circus of Decay.
all
This-
eyes on me, on the ring just like a circus. Can they please do that one this time?
They better.
Sorry.
They do a lot of circusy stuff, but
They do.
it makes sense. This once vibrant circus has festered into an unending nightmare. It's a sinister spectacle of pyro, aerialists, and illusions. We know what to expect, to a degree, I will say, obviously. I'm not sick of
Right.
Nightmare Fuel by any means.
No.
I love it.
We love it.
It is a feast for the eyes every time. We always notice something different.
Absolutely.
You can see it many times. You could just like pick one performer, watch that one performer for one show, then go back to another show, pick a different performer.
Yeah.
Like it's so neat, the
It's
rewatchability of it, and they are so talented. They go so hard. We love you.
We love you. Yeah, it's always, I mean, it never disappoints. Yeah.
Jaw dropping every time. There's
Every
always
time.
a moment that is just mind blowing.
Right.
And I hope that they continue the story, but maybe they'll branch
think they
off
do.
to a new story.
I think since last year was a nocturnal circus, they're doing circus again. So I do think this is going to be a part 2 of that story, personally.
I could see it, and I'm for it, because
So we'll see.
that was a really interesting story they were telling.
Yeah. So without further ado,
There you have it.
now we're going to tell you guys our most anticipated houses of this year. So we're going to do most anticipated IP, most anticipated original, scariest. We think that will scare us the most. What we think the general public will find to be a sleeper hit. And then our most anticipated scare zone.
Fair enough.
So, you want to start?
Sure. Well, I'll start with my most anticipated IP. Drum roll. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
We mentioned it already. Not much to really add to it here, other than I'm a big old Jim Henson nut. So I'm really excited to see what they did to recreate those set pieces and those costumes, because they're going to be movie quality. And I'm really excited to see them, and knowing that some of them may be animatronics,
Yeah.
some of them may be actual costumes that people are wearing. Oh, which one's an animatronic? Which
And
one's
which
a
one's-
person? Like, or what's just a static statue? Which one's gonna move? Those always get me. They're in lots of houses, but these will be big, like larger than life costumes or props that I'm just so excited to see.
It's going to be cool. It's going to be a sight to see.
And I'm not a gamer. I did watch a lot of gameplay of this franchise, and I did get sucked into some of the lore of it just because it was.
Did you see
It's
the
so
first movie?
big. Yes, I saw the
Yeah.
first movie. I do want to see the next movie. So I know enough about it that like I can get immersed in the story.
Right.
So that that helps.
Yeah.
But I'm stoked on it.
Hell yeah. Well, I don't think mine is much of a surprise. My most anticipated IP is Jason Universe. Hands down, Jason is my favorite slasher. I've been wishing and hoping and thinking and praying and planning and dreaming
I know.
for
We all
Jason
have that.
to be.
We all have our own thing that we just are
Yes.
dying to see.
Yeah. So this is literally like, here you go, Aaron. This is what you've been wanting. So, yes, this is my most anticipated, hands down. I want to see my boy. I want to see him in action, and I want to see it as much as I can. So, as often as I can.
Good. I'm for it.
Yeah, I can't wait. And it does actually seem like it's going to be scary. If they say that the people who made Insidious is going to do this, he's going to be jumping out. It's going to be great. I can't wait. Oh my God.
I'm excited to see all the different iterations of him, to have all his iconic looks.
Yep.
We're hoping that there is some sort of, I'm selfishly hoping that there's some sort of Freddy Krueger homage. I don't think he'll be in it specifically, but just a claw somewhere or a hat. That'll do it for me.
Something. I'd also like to see Mama Voorhees.
Yeah.
I would love to see her too.
I bet you will see her head.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. If anything, that is for sure. That is a for sure thing. Yeah.
My honorable mention is also Jason.
Yeah.
So I'm right there with you. If Five Nights at Freddy's wasn't going to be a thing, I think Jason probably would have been my most anticipated IP. And technically, I do know way more about that franchise than I do know about Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's different.
Yeah.
But
100%.
Jason has my heart as well. Like, those movies are amazing. So that's going to be so fun to go through.
I know. Oh my God. My honorable mention is Fallout. Just because I think the detail in it is going to be really cool. The ghouls scare me. The creatures scare me. I'm looking forward to being fully immersed and also scared. So I think it's my honorable mention because I just am excited to see what they do with it. I can't really fully imagine it, so I think it makes me excited to think about what they could be doing.
We were, like, disappointed in The Last of Us.
Yeah.
That was a video game house. Now we're getting another video game house, so I'm hoping
it's better.
Yeah.
I think it will be. I do. I think there's more to be scared of. And I think that, I don't know. I just think it's going to be a vibe and it's going to be very detailed. I mean, imagine living in a bunker your whole life and then shit goes down because in the beginning of every Fallout game, shit goes down and you have to go out into the desolate wasteland and survive. And then there's these crazy mutated bugs and creatures out there and you've been sheltered your whole life and you go out there and there's these ghouls. And so I'm excited. I know we're going to start out in the vault and then we're going to go out into the wasteland, and I'm excited to see what happens. It'll be cool. And how much of the show are they going to incorporate? Which I think it'll probably be mostly.
I think it's more
of the show. And then what other nods to the game are they going to have? So
they'll definitely have some Easter eggs.
Yeah, that's the stuff I really like to see. So, yeah, that's my honorable mention for IPs. All right. Most anticipated original.
My most anticipated original is Gulkin.
Oh.
Because it just sounds... I mean, honestly, it sounds kind of mysterious.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know much about Norse mythology, right? I mean, you know, the classic basic stuff.
The
but
Vikings.
As far as, like, monsters and things,
yeah.
like, I don't know anything about that, so it's cool to think that we get to learn. No, that's so nerdy. But like we talked about earlier, we talked about the big beast and being eaten by it, and I don't know, that sounds gross and awful, but incredible at the same time. It gives me Thing vibes, where it's this creature, and I know that it's multiple creatures, but then at the end it's one. So it'll be really cool to see each of those creatures get their own little like shining moment, and then however the heck they turn into one. That's, I don't know, it makes me feel like uncomfortable, but in a good way, because it's going to be gross and amazing at the same time.
I think it also has the potential to be a really beautiful house too, because, you know, when I think of Norse mythology, I think of like beautiful,
the fjords,
the
aurora borealis.
Yes,
like
exactly. That's
pretty
exactly.
like wintry woods.
Yes. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But also, you know, being scared by these crazy, like, Norse monsters.
Like, I'm thinking, like, Norse, like, skinwalkers or,
like,
weird cryptids almost.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be cool. I am too. My most anticipated original is Grave of Flesh. And first of all, I think at the forefront, to me, it just sounds metal and like cool as fuck. So that's part of why. But as we read it and we talk about the caverns and then it's cavernous and you're going underground and there are these flesh-eating monsters, again, that reminds me of one of my favorite horror movie franchises, which is The Descent. And I've always wanted to see how they would do something like that. So this seems like kind of an insider look. I don't know.
I do hope that they use the element of darkness in
Yes.
this a lot, where they do make it seem like you're in an enclosed space, or like how they say that you're getting buried alive
In your grave,
or
yeah.
like that the walls are closing in around you, or like that you're in a cave, where it does give you that like claustrophobic kind of feeling, because they did that in Graveyard Games, where they had this one section which seemed like it went on forever that was in the dark.
Yeah.
It was like in pitch black darkness.
Yeah.
And that is scary.
Yep. I agree.
I don't know who you are, but that's scary.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see what they do with this. It seems so badass. I can't wait for it. So that's my most anticipated original.
What about scariest? Oh my god. Well, this I don't think is a surprise, but I think Terrifier is going to be the scariest.
Yeah. I would actually agree with you. I originally put Dolls Let's Play Dead because, again, I'm terrified of dolls. I hate them. If you put me in a room full of dolls, I probably would go insane. It would be too much for me. However, when we read this and we saw that we become doll-sized, the dolls are going to be people-sized.
Right.
Which doesn't scare me as much.
I still do think they will have dolls in it, though.
You think?
Yes. Because think about, like, when you played with Barbies, you had the Barbies, right? But then you would have baby.
That's true.
The little ones.
It's true.
So the little ones would be
Ooh.
little in the house still, even if you're Barbie sized, right? And then
Right.
then she had like her little sister or whatever. What the heck was her name?
Stacy.
Stacy, yeah.
Yeah.
Or even like a Polly Pocket or something, like even smaller. So
Right.
I still think that they will use them.
But it also seems like they say fashion dolls, which reminds me of Barbie, and Barbie never scared me. So like, if I'm thinking even like in Small Soldiers, you know how like they all get burned and
Yes.
like they like
Yes.
their hair's all messed up and stuff, like that would be scary. But to me, it's not as scary as like a little doll moving
Yeah. No,
towards
that's fair.
me. You
That's
know what I
fair.
mean? I might eat my words right now.
That's very
They're
fair.
making me go first in this house for the reasons that I'm saying here. Is
Yeah.
that it would freak me out. But
I
we'll
still
see.
think that they will play on that because they do know that people don't like dolls. Like that's probably in the top, 10 things that people fear are dolls. I would say.
Pediophobia.
So I'm sure they will use that somehow
Yeah.
against us.
So we'll see. But I agree with you. That would be my second pick. Would be Terrifier.
Yeah. Terrifier, like we talked about before, is it's just intense. It's very unsettling. It's not so much him as a character. Like he's art. He's goofy. He is charismatic in a really fucked up way.
Yep.
But the things he does to people, it just, I don't know, it makes my stomach
messed up.
turn a little bit. Like I don't.
It's gratuitous violence.
It is. So I don't know. When I say scariest, I guess it's
Anxiety.
it'll make me feel very anxious. I already know. It'll make me feel scared. So that's it.
It'll do what it's meant to do then, I guess, right?
I think it will probably scare me the most.
So we'll see when we come back what the result
That's
will
true.
be for that. But yeah. All right. What do we think will be the sleeper hit of the season? So not necessarily because on our hype list these are quite high.
Right.
But I think overall,
General public.
what will the general public say is the sleeper hit?
I think that El Artista. will be the sleeper hit. It's big on my radar. It's big on your radar. It's big on a lot of our radars
Right.
in the community. But to the casual fan, they probably,
They may not get it.
yeah, I don't know. Or they might not know it going into it, and then afterwards be like, really impressed by it.
Right.
To me, it's giving Guillermo del Toro. It's giving gothic horror, almost in a romantic way, where it's a very artistic house. Which, not to sound snobby or whatever, but it might be a little bit more elevated type of horror.
Right.
So I
That
think
makes sense.
that it'll surprise some people.
Mm-hmm.
They might not. They'll be like, "Oh, what is it? I don't get this. What do you mean, like art house or whatever?" And then
Right.
might come out thinking, "Wow, like
That was amazing."
incredible."
Right. I agree with you. I put Galkin because I don't, like we said, I don't think a lot of people know what to expect. But it has the chance to not only look beautiful inside, but be horrifying. I think because no one knows what to expect, it could be the sleeper hit.
True.
So we'll see.
A lot of people in the past have liked the houses where they are some sort of cryptid, like the Monstrous and
or the Chupacabra.
yes, where
Yeah.
they were. I think they were sleeper hits where
Yeah.
people didn't expect much. Then they went through it and they came out fans. And I
Yeah.
think that's the
Yeah.
that's the definition of it. What
Yeah.
we're talking about, but
Yeah.
that's what I could see for that one.
I mean, and even for The Darkest Deal, like nobody really knew what to expect for that. And the story and the immersiveness and the scariness of it made it one of my top houses of the year. So,
That's so cool too. That HHN, like, you always know it's gonna be great, and you always have the things that you know are gonna be good, but then you do get those sleeper hits, and I love
where you're
that.
like, yeah, I didn't know what to expect out of that, and it was a top.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, and then lastly, most anticipated scare zone.
Oh gosh. Well, this is easy for me. Mine is the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane.
Yes.
I want to see cats.
Yeah.
That's all.
And honestly, again, like talking about the pictures, the nostalgia,
Yeah.
the trick or treat, like
All the props that they've already put out. You know that we love to see those jack-o'-lanterns up in the trees, lit, all carved with different cute little faces, all the like vintage decor,
yeah,
the cute little like kitty silhouettes, and it's 9 Crooked Lane because like 9 lives. Like
yeah,
there's just the cute little details to it. I just love it.
yeah, it's gonna be great. And mine obviously is Masquerade Dance with Death. I don't know where.
Sexy vampires.
Yeah. Oh my God, please! I'm sign me up. Take me there right now.
They're gonna have to like.
You're gonna have to
They're
pull
not
me
gonna.
out of
They're
there.
not gonna let us in there after what. They're gonna be like, it's them.
It's
Get
those
them out of
bitches.
here. We're gonna be like, feral.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be walking around like,
Please.
what do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, literally.
So, yeah. A part of me really wants a masquerade outfit because, or maybe I just go as Christine.
You could.
Christine. Anyway, okay, that's the theater girl in me.
I know. I get it.
Overall,
I'll wear my cat's costume for my 30th
yes,
birthday.
yes. We'll literally wear those costumes from your birthday. We did a Broadway birthday party for Kate's 30th.
Yep. Yeah, we sure did.
That was our first viral video,
Wow.
but not on our Doom Buddies.
Wah, wah, wah.
Anyways, so just to kind of put everything together, I think this year is going to be,
I'm hyped.
it's going to be a top year. I don't know, like, I feel that
I got a good feeling.
the lineup is incredible. It's incredible.
It's really stacked.
It's stacked. It's unique. Like, there's different elements of each of even the IPs and the originals.
The perfect blend.
Yeah, it's the perfect draw to this event. They're immersing us more with street entertainment. the club thing, who knows? Whenever we get the food,
Yeah, that's
it'll be great.
We're missing the details on those street experiences, and we're also missing
The
the
food.
food and the drinks.
Yeah, that's very important. But I will say though, this is probably the most hype I've been in, I think, 2 years. Like, I'm hype every year.
Right.
But I am at a 10 right now.
We're excited. Are you excited? What are you looking forward to? Favorite house or most
scare zone.
anticipated? I don't want to say favorite yet.
Yeah.
We didn't get there yet. What are you looking forward to seeing? What are you really not too thrilled about? What do you think?
Honestly, this hype list is, I mean, there's so many heavy hitters. I could see it going either way for anybody. You know, if you're a Terrifier fan, this is your year. If you're a Jason fan, this is your year. If you're a Five Nights at Freddy fan, this is your year. Like,
Fallout fan.
Like, they really...
They are checking...
WWE.
Yeah,
like,
they're literally checking all the boxes here for us people. I don't know.
So, speaking of, though, with all those different kind of fandoms, this year is probably going to be a busy one.
Oh, God.
So, be sure you're prepared on your trip. Figure out what you want out of your experience. Do you want Express? If the line's going to be 3 hours for Jason, are you going to want to wait that? You got to think about these things. Five Nights at Freddy's is going to be insane. I already know.
It's true.
It's not only appeals to our age, but younger as well. So just think of those things before you get your tickets. And remember what it is that you want to get out of your trip.
Yeah, you got to do some research. Sorry.
Yep.
You got to do your homework. You got to do some planning. It is what it is.
Yep. So,
especially when you're people like us that are out of towners that are going there for a couple nights. You know, you got to
soak it all in.
We got to have a set plan.
Right. So thanks for listening and watching, y'all. We appreciate you. We are so psyched for this year. We're hoping that maybe we could go to Premium Scream. Who knows?
If anyone is listening.
If anyone's listening.
And wants a really good
review.
Truthful, very informative review, we could do that for you.
Give us a call.
Who are you going to call? Doom Buddies!
All right. Okay, guys.
But also, you'll have to stay tuned because eventually, like we always do, we recap the event after we've gone.
We do.
And we come back with our tops, top houses, top scare zones, and then also our least favorite things.
Yep. And our overall thoughts.
So we'll see how that varies from what we told you here today.
Yeah. Stay spooky, everyone. And thanks again for watching /listening.
We'll see you in the fog.
See you in the fog.